nativity when I was like 4 or 5. I think I played like a candle, no lines, and yeah, and then it kind of went from there, and then the year 6 production was kind of the next one after that. But I got involved with drama, I suppose, quite late. Yeah. No, I didn't. I was more focused on sport. I did drama outside of school. I went to like my local drama group, and then I went to a stagecoach for like a couple of years. But in school, the only like creative side I did was dance, so I did that as an extracurricular activity. I can't really pinpoint an exact moment that it happened. I used to love the film The Mask with Jim Carrey, so I suppose that was kind of the first way in. I used to love making like my family laugh, and then we actually got a trip to the Globe when we was like year 5, year 6. And I think after that, that's where the idea of like drama started to come about. But I think it was the year 6 production that kind of cemented it. That, yeah. No, I did none. I was a very shy kid, and like how the school was structured, the drama department really wasn't for, let's just say, for people, for certain people. It was only for certain people, let's just put it like that. I had an interest. And the only reason I didn't end up choosing it is because it, on the timetable, is how it fell. And drama and sports studies fell at the exact same time, so I picked sports studies over drama. But I took a leap and ended up going to college. And I did a BTEC in musical theatre for 2 years. And then after that, I stayed at the same college and I did a BA in acting for stage and media. Right. Community is one of them. Is like, this industry seems so big, but actually it's very small. So that was the main one. In terms of like practical stuff, just building confidence really, just getting used to improvising, working with different scripts, working with different people, and just learning more about yourself. I suppose those first formative years were just about that. So after that, I did my BA in acting for 3 years. In my second year, I got my first agent. So the time I'd left, like uni, I was already starting to like do acting pieces here or there. I did like a few commercials, and I did like a pantomime and a few small theatre pieces. And I joined National Youth Theatre during that time just to keep me ticking over. And then I ended up starting to do a few plays with them, and that led me to eventually do National Youth Theatre's rep company, what I just finished last year. No. My first proper Shakespeare, threw myself right in the deep end, was last year, Much Ado About Nothing, where I played Claudio at the Duke of York's Theatre in London. So yeah, that was me thrown into the deep end. But I suppose in terms of his serious work, Macbeth is very different. So yeah. I think when I first did it for Much Ado, I found it quite scary. And I got like every book, every note, Google under the sun, looking up like what does everything mean. And then I think coming into this, because I'd kind of learnt from that, it made it a little bit easier. And with our director Riyadh, it's been fantastic. Like anything I haven't understood, he's been able to break it down and make it very clear. So that's helped as well. I would say try and find any youth groups. And what I mean by that is it doesn't have to be your local youth group. There's so many theatres now, like the Bush, Royal Court. These are in London, but there's loads of other ones around the country. Try and get involved with them, because that is where most of the people of the future who are going to be in this industry are. National Youth Theatre, all their auditions are now free, so you can join, and they're trying to spread it out around the country. And just try and find your community, because that's the only way. And you obviously don't have to be an actor, you can do anything from it, but I think that's the best way forward if you really want to get in there.